Hello, we're back to playing the Doomcore trilogy, so we continue now with map 5, which is called Echoes, so here we go. So I remember making this map sometime in late 2009 or early 2010, while I was visiting in Lake Tahoe, I'm pretty sure. It was pretty much the same as the previous map, as I mentioned. And here in the trilogy release of this map, it's nice to be able to have this area opened up quite a bit, because it used to be closed off for the vanilla release, since there were just too many details visible with these big long halls. I've always liked the concept though of this map. It's just kind of the execution that is weak, pretty much like a lot of maps in Doomcore. Like, I had some ideas that I thought were pretty interesting, but the execution wasn't all that great, because maybe there's just kind of a mixture of themes or what have you. So, but yeah, just kind of these big long tunnels, each leading off into separate areas. It's also where the map gets the title from. It's just kind of imagining echoes happening all throughout. But yeah, so this area used to be really different. It was actually much more boring. It was just these white halls that were connected with doors and nothing more. So I changed it probably in later 2010, maybe part way through. But this area right here with the staircase actually was in the original, although it was textured a little differently, excuse me. I think it had like the blue computer flat, or actually the wall textures, just kind of along the steps. So, and of course, being inspired from Plutonia early on, I did start to include some textures like the camouflage and other things here and there. So it used to be there was just a single hall with a couple ledges here, and it just led to a key with the ledges themselves actually had some imp enemies or something like that, but I changed it to these narrow steps, which really isn't all that better, but anyway, it is what it is. Ouch. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of the texture themes throughout Doomcore get really random here and there. And we have a random secret that takes you to the start, and yet another secret here. We just have this completely random sort of episode 1 theme area looking over here, and then Plutonia looking that way, so that about sums up Doomcore in some ways. Better get rid of this. Whoops. Gotta watch my health too. I think I'll grab that even though I don't need it. Yeah, this area does seem a little bit strange. It was a bit stranger though, because it used to be this grass area was just sky, actually. And you couldn't even walk on it. It was just these block lines that were here, just keeping you from going on it. So, Megasphere, that's good to have. So yeah, when this area used to be a lot lower, these lifts here actually served a purpose of taking you back to these higher steps, but now it's just kind of there without any rhyme or reason. So, and this area I think is mostly the same. I don't remember if this area was here or just how different it looked. I'm pretty sure I changed how this area was, or I just added it all together. Of course, we can't go in here just yet. But yeah, unfortunately, being another old and early map, it's got a random maze section, a dark one at that. But we got the visor and the radiation suit, which is going to be useful in a little bit. Just have to flip that switch and go through a maze of chain gunners, basically. One of my favorite monsters, as anybody knows. Anybody who's played my maps, usually they know. And this area used to lead up these steps to just a single hallway. There's another area I changed a little later. Oh, it just tumble right down. So let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of enemies to the left. Got some odd secrets here with that. In this area. Yeah, sometimes I forget to trigger this secret because I usually don't need it. I'm not particularly fond of this tiny switch here. So, just 2 more secrets, I think. Yeah. Actually, I might as well grab this because I don't want to have to come back here. One straggler. Not too fond of the MIDI choice for this level. Just kind of random rock or metal remixes I found on vgmusic.com. This area is kind of silly. And if you can believe it, it was actually even sillier in the original release. Or not release, actually, it was an older version of the map that I had when I had the boring white halls. It used to be there was just a single balcony with a yellow key. You can't go over the balcony and you can't reach the enemies. And it was just a big square area with a bunch of Hell Knights, Revenants, and Archvile, and Imps, and it's like you can't even do anything about it except just grab the key and leave and shoot them if you want to. But it was just totally pointless. Oops. Thought that's who I was shooting. But yeah, here we got our BFG. And that's all of the secrets, so we don't have to think about that anymore. And the rest of this map is pretty much the same. Just these tight areas. Very cheap kills. Megasphere, so on and so forth. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this map. Except... Huh. Okay, so I'm missing one monster somewhere. I think I hear them. There they are. Nice. Alright, well that pretty much wraps up this map. I think that's about all I can remember about it. It's a very old idea. I like the concept of it, just kind of having those 4 branching paths, each leading somewhere different, but it is an early map and it just kind of has these random texture ideas, you know, the bricks, the base, the metal, so on. But anyway, that's about it, so I'll see you guys in the next part. Take care.